Check.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
It's an HD28 Mark.
Oh yeah. It's pretty.
It's been beat up. Now it's You got it.
Are we live? Hello? Check. Hey, welcome in.
One,
we are
two.
live at the Iowa Music Showcase at Barn Wired and Sigourney. How are we doing today? Woo.
Yeah, feeling good.
We are live and we're on time.
I
He's
made it on
here.
time.
It's 11:30 and Jordan Beam is here.
30 minutes late.
It's amazing. We're off to such a good start that Amanda Snakenberg is hiding somewhere. Where's she at? Hey, there's Amanda.
Lee Clett in the house.
Let's hear. Get in here, Amanda. Welcome, Amanda Snakenberg from Barn Wired. The crowd goes crazy.
Sorry, me and Steve are uptight in here today.
So, Amanda, tell us what's happening here at Barn Wired.
Well, we've been getting a lot of new products in this week, new displays. We've been putting all that stuff together. You'll have to come check it out. There's even more and more coming, but a lot of you have been in your sourdough era starting up here. We have all the things now for you to do, make your own sour bread at home and do that.
That sounds amazing.
Ellie's on a kick on it, and it's really
Cool.
good, actually. But today is handballs for our lunch special, so you're not going to want to miss that.
Handballs.
Well, you can just have like
Me too.
split it,
But I'm on low carb, so handballs work.
right?
Yeah.
Right. Our sandwich of the week is a chicken bacon ranch wrap. Our soup is tomato bisque. We do have Valentine's Day coming up next Friday, so we have our Valentine's collab going on with James Family Greenhouse. All those orders have to be put in by the 12th, or you won't. Yeah, you won't
Or
have
else.
it. You won't have it. So coffee, flowers, chocolates. We will deliver if you want that. You can find the link on our Facebook page to fill out the form for that, or we do have some here in store that you can pick up. We are also doing our Valentine's Day dinner that evening from 4 to 8, and we will have prime rib, our smoke-cured pork chop, and seafood platter. So we do have that going on. So what we got, Steve?
Awesome. Well, put Stacy and I down to be in here on Valentine's night.
All right.
I'll take the pork chop. Just
2 pork chops.
all right. So get in here for Valentine's Day. Get in here whenever. Of course, we're here every Friday for the Iowa Music Showcase. We're here every Saturday morning for the sports section. So we hang out at Barn Wired quite a bit.
Awesome.
Here in the big town of Sigourney, Iowa. So Jordan Beam, yes, glad to have you back.
Yeah, good to be here on time.
I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I mean, we're glad you're here
Yeah,
on time.
happy to
though.
be here. Absolutely.
This is your third time
Yep.
on the Iowa Music Showcase. I think, I don't know. I know we've got Lee Clett over here off camera,
Yep.
but
There he is.
Lee's been here on the show numerous times.
Yep.
You and him might possibly hold the record for the most times on the show.
Nice.
So,
I love that.
I'm
That's
not sure
good.
about Lee. Do you know how many times you've been on? It's probably been 2 or it's at least twice, maybe 3 times. Okay, so we're
3
gonna
times.
call it unofficially. You guys are the co-champions,
Awesome.
tag team champions of the Iowa Music Showcase.
Heck yeah.
So for those that maybe are watching or maybe here in attendance live that possibly aren't familiar with Jordan Beam, tell the folks a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Jordan Beam. I'm from Altoona, Iowa. Go Rams, Southeast Folk Rams, 4 times state champs now, I do believe. So go Rams. I play music. I play country music. We play a lot of shows. Oh, little kid just fell out of his chair. I hope he's okay. You okay, buddy? Oh,
Live commentary.
he's all right. He's a trooper.
Play
That's
by
all right.
play.
Poor guy. He's okay though. He's famous now. Anyway. So just play music kind of all over the place, all over the state of Iowa. I've been playing probably about 10 years, and so you can kind of catch us just about anywhere around playing live shows, and I play with my drummer, Mr. John Griffiths. I got to give him the early shout-out. He couldn't be here this morning, but he's my favorite person in the world, so yeah.
Really, because your girlfriend's sitting right over here, too.
Second favorite person in the world, John is. My girlfriend Emily is my number one favorite.
Hi, Emily.
Yeah.
Oh, Jordan. Jordan. So you've been playing in the area. I know you played at the Watch Your Opera House. What was it, fall of last year?
The fall of last year, right during the Iowa and Iowa State game. So it wasn't that busy. We picked a bad day to do it. But and then Brooklyn Opera House coming up on the 1st of March. So yeah.
And you've got what, Sam Roberts?
We got Sam Roberts opening up. I've never met Sam, but I've heard great things about him. I listened to some of his music, so I'm really excited to have him opening the show, and should be a blast over there. We've heard great things.
Yeah,
so.
We've had Sam on the show last year at some point. Young guy,
Awesome.
definitely country music.
That's great.
I think he wears the cowboy hat, if I
Beautiful.
remember right. So
he's going to be more country than we are, probably. Yeah.
So all right, let's talk about John Griffiths.
Yes.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Griffiths.
Johnny G was what we call him.
That's easier to say.
Yeah, there you go, Johnny G.
So John, I actually had John on with another country guy on the radio here a few years ago. So I was hoping to see John again. But tell us a little bit about how you gotten the drummer.
Yeah.
Because you've been just all by yourself here up till now, right?
For a long time, yeah. So I was playing down at Grand River solo, and John and my buddy Drew Fry were playing before me. And shout out to Drew, he's another upcoming Iowa artist. But they were playing before me, and John had mentioned maybe he'd come up with me and leave his drum set just in case, play a couple songs. And I'm playing "Lose Yourself" by Eminem, which is not country at all. And up comes John. He starts playing on the drums, and I loved every second of it. It made the show like 10 times better. And so the next week, I sent him a message. I'm like, hey, you want to come play a couple other shows? And now I've just taken him on full time. In fact, I've only played like 2 solo shows lately, like in the past 3 months by myself. So I put John on every show. He's an amazing drummer. He's super good at improvising, and so I'm excited to have John along. Yeah.
So from a on-stage standpoint, is it fun to have somebody else on stage with you to kind of play off of?
Yeah, Lee Klett knows that it's the best to have somebody else with you there. Especially like the big thing is when you go to new venues, sometimes you get a little anxiety. You walk into a new place, you don't know anybody there. You're like, I don't know what's going on. But it's nice to have somebody with you there just to kind of tag along. And John, he wears his sunglasses at night, man, don't matter. He just sits over there and jams along with me, and so it makes it really fun. Yeah.
Are you going to change the name from Jordan Beam to Jordan and John?
We should just call it Johnny G and this other guy is what we should call it.
The JJ Express?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're sticking with just Jordan Beam.
I guess so. I don't know.
Maybe you'll have to switch it to the Jordan Beam Band.
We could. We never really thought about it, but now I might. Now that you're making me feel bad, I probably should do that. Yeah.
Are you going to add anybody else to the band?
We've thought about it. I think for at least the time being, it'll just be me and John. It's kind of an experimental thing. There's not a whole lot of other just guitar drum guys out there right now. Royce is doing it now. Royce Johns famously is doing.
I think he probably stole it from you.
I hope he did, but I love Royce. He's the man. So,
we all love Royce and his mustache.
And his mustache and his. But so it's just kind of a fun experiment. We'll see if we add anything in the future. But yeah.
All right, let's talk about awards because you've been raking them in the last year. Probably, yeah. Well, you had won. All right. I'll just shut up. I'll let you say what awards you have won here recently.
We've been fortunate enough to get the new Artist of the Year at the Midwest Country Music Awards last year for 2023. The Iowa Country Artist Award we got this year at the IMAs, and then I think a couple days ago the Des Moines City View. Just local musician, I believe, is the name of it. So we've been blessed, but really the cool thing has been for us is just to meet all these new artists like Lee. Obviously, I've met Lee like 3 or 4 years ago now, and other artists. Like we're a part of the community now, which for the longest time I was kind of just doing my own thing solo, not really meeting anybody. Now it's really cool to be a part of like the music community. We have so much talent in the state of Iowa. Yeah. Truthfully, it's just a blessing to be a part of it, and just also obviously to be recognized by our peers. But it's just a beautiful thing, man. We got a great music community here. So,
well, even this morning on my morning show, I was talking about some different events coming up around the area. I mean, we've got your show coming up in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I know we've got the boys coming up at the Watch Your Opera House.
Yep.
We've got Corey Waller and the Wicked Things coming up on the 4th of July weekend here in Sigourney. We've got Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys playing out at Enchanted Events at the end of April. So it's just like show after show after show. We got, we do this every week, which brings artists to our area. So it's super cool. It's like, and people, the cool thing is just normal people are starting to be like, oh yeah, I know him, or
Yeah.
they actually, instead of being like, who's that?
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh,
this
it's an Iowa artist, and they'll be like, oh yeah, we know him.
Yeah, and it's great. Like I said, the community aspect of it boosts everybody. So when one person has some success, everybody else has success. And so, having the recognizability, just everybody being able to be like, oh, I know Lee Klett, or oh, I know the boys, or Tyler Richton. I've heard those guys. It's a blessing, and our scene, like I said, it's growing, and we're all benefiting from it. It's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah.
Now, are you? Let's see, the Midwest CMO Awards coming up in April in Okoboji.
Yep.
I don't think the nominations have been announced yet, or who the nominees are yet.
They have
right?
not. I think it comes up in a couple of weeks here in February, I don't know, 17th, 14th, something like that. In the teens, I believe. I don't know, maybe 21st. But anyway, I don't know what it is. But I do know that the nominations come out soon. We're hoping to be mentioned among somebody in some category, but we just... Like I said, I'm most excited to just go up to the award show and hang out with my friends and just like have a great time. So,
and that is open to the public too. I mean, if you're a big fan of the Iowa music scene or the Midwest country music scene,
yes, absolutely.
If you're just a normal person and you want to go up and see the events and see the award show, I mean, it's a full blown award show. They've got presenters, they've got video stuff up on the screen.
I wear a suit that doesn't fit me. The whole thing. I mean, like, country people don't put suits on a whole lot, and so it's funny to see me up there. I look completely dumb in it, but yeah, no, it's a great time. They do a fantastic job with it, and it's open to the public. You can buy tickets and come to the show and watch a lot of great live music. So,
yeah, for sure. All right, speaking of live music, you got your guitar in hand. Let's jump into song number 1 for the day.
Yeah, so I'm going to play a new song coming out. It's called That's Just Living in the USA. Once we get the dang album cover figured out, it'll be out. It's been delayed for several reasons, but it's coming, I promise you. So this song called That's Just Living in the USA.
Well, let's do it. Here is Jordan Beam on today's Iowa Music Showcase live at Barnwired.
Wake up at dawn, time up tight. Gotta work away my day to have me a night. If you're out in the field, staring at the screen, looking for a little bit of that American dream. Friday comes around, that's a holiday here. Ice in the cooler over top of some beers. Cans are cold, mountains are blue. This is our tradition, man, it's tried and true. Well, we're feeling free, and the people say that's just living in the USA. Well, we're feeling free, and the people say that's just living in the USA. Drop dead beautiful girls, some good old boys, dancing in the dark like we got any choice. It's nice to meet you, take my hand, two-stepping all out in front of the band. Well, we're feeling free, and the people say that's just living in the USA. Well, we're feeling free, and the people say that's just living in the USA. Oh, feels pretty damn good. Wearing that red, white, and blue. People been talking, been giving us hell. We take it in stride, we're taking it well. Here we stand, watching that flag wave. We're still pulling for the home of the brave. Well, we're feeling free, and the people say that's just living in the USA. Well, we're feeling free, and the people say that's just living in the USA. That's just living in the USA. That's just living in the USA.
Hey, that is Jordan Beam.
Thank you,
on the
thank you.
Iowa Music Showcase. So if you put that out, when does that come out again?
It comes out as soon as humanly possible.
As soon as you figure out the art,
The art.
cover art.
We did a funny photo shoot yesterday for it, but a little raspy today. I played a little step low, so it'll come out in a couple steps higher. But yeah, that's the song, absolutely.
I mean, if you put it out here soon, it should, by the time the 4th of July runs around,
Yes.
it should be number 1 on the charts by then.
oh,
so.
God dang it, that's what we hope for. We'll see how it goes.
It always takes a few months to get up there, so
Yeah,
that's going to time out perfect.
Yeah, that'd
the
be
next superstar here on radio,
That'd be
Jordan Beam.
fantastic. That'd be cool.
So look for that. Follow him and subscribe to him on. I'm sure all your music is on all the different
Spotify,
places.
Apple Music, YouTube, wherever you get your music at. Yep, absolutely.
And social media wise, where are you at? Everywhere.
Facebook, Instagram, JB Music on Facebook, Instagram, Jordan B Music _ TikTok, I think it's Jordan A Beam or something like that. JB Music, I don't know. It's on TikTok though. I promise you, you can find it.
And I did tag your Facebook page on my video that's going on right now. So make sure easy to click on it and hit that follow button for Jordan Beam, hanging out here on our Iowa Music Showcase. So let's take a little bit of a dive into the recording.
Yeah.
Where do you record at, and when did you do your most recent recording?
So we're working on it right now, and the most recent one was a song called Slow Down. The one coming out is the one I just played. We'll have John on the track, so it's a little more produced. We got bass, drums, all that. My friend Brett Bojack, he just has a recording studio in his basement, and I record there, and he does a fantastic job getting other guys in to kind of play over the track and things. And so shout out to Brett, shout out John, and then we've got Dave Bloom also playing guitar on that. He's a member of Blake Jack South 35 as well. So
big muscle
he's
guy, right?
old Dave. So shout out Dave for playing guitar on the track. So yeah,
Awesome. Now, what's the producer's name again?
Brett Bojack.
Brett Bojack. So is
got
Brett looking to take on more business and record more people?
Brett is always looking for more people to record. So
Okay.
if you're out there, Brett's your man. Go hit him up on Facebook. You can find him on there.
Awesome. So it's been probably 6 months since we've seen you. Maybe backtrack even into last summer. I know you like playing at the Iowa State Fair. You had some cool gigs there. And so let's talk about give a brief recap of your last few months and what's coming up maybe this spring and summer gig-wise.
Absolutely. Well, so the Iowa State Fair was fantastic. We're doing it again this year. It's so much fun. We just have too much fun with it. Way too much. But we played a thing called the Holiday Hoedown with Tyler Ishton and the High Bank Boys at the 4-H building at the State Fair, and that was amazing. Like, we had a great time with that. Probably one of my biggest shows, probably the biggest crowd I've ever played for, so that was just fantastic. We've just been playing a lot of bars, local clubs, Shotgun Betty's. We've been playing a little bit. We're playing that tonight, actually. Just kind of everywhere, man. You name it, we've probably played at it. So 3 shows a week for, however long it's been. We did New Year's at Hawk Heaven in Altoona, so just playing, and staying as busy as humanly possible. So
Okay.
yeah,
I was going to ask you something now. It totally just...
that's all right. I feel you there, man. I forgot what I was going to say forever. For every day, I forget something.
But yeah, you are at Shotgun Betty's tonight. That's in Des Moines, right?
Des Moines, Iowa. West Des Moines, Iowa. The famous Shotgun Betty's tonight. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump into song number 2. What do we got rocking and rolling for song number 2 here?
Well, I'm going to play a song. You know what? I haven't played in a while, but I'd like to play it right now just for the state of Iowa. It's the first song that ever came out. That I put out anyway. It's called Iowa Skies, if that's all right. I'm going to play
Let's
that one.
do it. Here is Jordan Beam once again on our Iowa Music Showcase.
It's a gravel road. It's a photo. Dusted windshield in the sunset light. Will we drive slow? Same old picture. Somehow it's different every night. We don't feel like there's anything else as real as these Iowa skies. Let's give it up for the great state of Iowa out there, my friends. All right. Cicada by the river, by the campfire while I smoking through the heat. Arrow in the quiver, walking from the woods. Sun coming down through the trees. We don't feel like there's anything else as real as these Iowa skies. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Bonfire in June by the light of the moon. Some cold beer, kids all gone to sleep. And the memories that we are living, they'll never be far away from me. We don't feel like there's anything else as real as these Iowa skies. One more time for the state of Iowa, my friends. Come on! We don't feel like there's anything else as real as these Iowa skies.
Jordan Beam
Thank you.
on our Iowa Music Showcase here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube. And, of course, you can listen to it afterwards in podcast form in case you want to check it out that way. So we started with the United States of America with your first song.
Yes.
We took it down to Iowa.
Yeah.
Is the next song going to be about Sigourney?
Nope. It's going to be about a girl sitting in Sigourney
Oh, okay.
right over
All
there.
right.
There you go.
Well,
yeah.
next time you come here, we'll have a Sigourney song. Okay?
Sigourney Skies.
Sigourney Skies. All right, so we're going to take a quick minute-and-a-half commercial break on Facebook and YouTube. We're going to come back with 5 random questions and our last song of the day with Jordan Beam here at the Iowa Music Showcase, Barn-Wired in Sigourney. Stay tuned.
Sweethearts Rosé from Tassel Ridge Winery is the perfect gift for your Valentine. This sweet rosé offers strawberry and candied fruit aromas and juicy, ripe fruit flavors, and it's packaged in a 500 milliliter heart-shaped bottle with a clear Valentine's label. Sweethearts Rosé is a unique, classy Valentine's gift that will be appreciated by anyone who likes a sweet rosé. Sweethearts Rosé is available in very limited quantities and only at Tassel Ridge Winery.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Hey, rock and roll. We're back with the Iowa Music Showcase here at Barn-Wired in Sigourney, hanging out with Jordan Beam. And Jordan, 5 random questions. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, our question of the day that goes up on Steve Shetler Media today, of course, the Super Bowl is this Sunday.
Yes.
Who is winning the Super Bowl this year?
The Philadelphia Eagles will be winning the Super Bowl. Saquon Barkley will have 175 yards rushing. and the Eagles will achieve victory.
That is quite specific.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Anything else going to happen?
Taylor Swift will trip and fall accidentally, but she'll be just fine. She'll just have like a minor trip and fall.
Will Travis Kelce propose?
Travis Kelce will not propose.
Because they're going to lose. If they win, would he propose?
No, he'll just realize that maybe he needs to move on, I think. I'm kidding. That's a joke.
Any Chiefs fans here, by the way? Got a few.
I'm sorry.
Question 2. This is very random. When was the last time you were at a library?
I was a history major in college, so
Okay.
I read a ton of books, and I was in the library quite often, so 8 years ago.
8 years ago. So what do you do with a history degree?
Sales. So, yeah, nothing
The history
at all.
of sales.
I was supposed to teach, but I did not teach. So.
Question 3. All right, so this might kind of work in with that last song you did. What does it take to be a true Iowan?
Bush Light, 1.
Ranch.
Ranch dressing, and you have to go to the Iowa State Fair every year. Those are like the 3
Casey's
things.
Pizza.
Casey's Pizza, yeah, that's true. Casey's Pizza.
Yeah, those are all good Iowa
Nowadays,
things.
Casey's has everything.
Yeah.
Beef jerky, pop, everything you want.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. Question 4. Now, I know Emily's sitting over here.
She is.
But who would be your television girlfriend?
Oh, like my celebrity crush?
Sure.
Jennifer Lawrence, for sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
You all right with that, Emily? All right. You should bring Emily on, ask her who her television boyfriend is.
I could tell you right now who that is.
All right.
It's Royce Johns. I'm just kidding.
And question 5. This is a good one for you. Have you ever appeared on stage with someone famous?
Oh, my good. Well, like before someone famous.
Yeah. Who are some bigger names that you've opened for?
Well, I did the national anthem this summer before Trace Adkins played.
Nice.
And he was nice enough to sign a guitar for me. It was amazing. So Trace Adkins would be the one.
Cool.
That'd be the
big guy with the big deep voice.
Yeah, I didn't even meet him. I had to leave to go to a show. And so I sang the anthem, got in the car, ran home, and they're like, "Hey, he left you a thing," and it was really nice. So
Well, that's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Way to go, Trace. We used to
you.
actually have. There's a guy that came from Sigourney, Iowa, John Richardson.
Gotcha.
Who I don't know if he still drums for Trace Adkins or not. I've kind of lost track. Very lightly. Okay.
The second coolest John that's a drummer behind John Griffiths,
Yes.
my drummer, of course. Yeah.
So there you go. All right, 5 random questions. That was easy.
Easy,
You
yeah.
made that look easy. So for all the upcoming artists that dread the 5 random questions, just have Jordan Beam help you out.
Have fun.
Give you
It's
some
good times.
pointers.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do one more song before we get out of here. What do we got going on?
This song is called Fire and Flame. I wrote it kind of basically about a girl sitting right over here named Emily. So, yeah.
Nice.
Sorry I didn't let you introduce it there.
All right.
Fire and flame came crashing down. No one was around to see. I was lonely out amongst the crowds till you made me see the peace. It's possible to need someone in your darkest hour and day. There wasn't no way to run. You made me feel that I could stay. Find my way home. Northern star ain't in the sky. You didn't know. Even broken men ain't supposed to cry. So lift me up to help me face another day again. I need you when my mind is going on again. See, I don't know if you can take much more, but I need your help so that I can move through the fire and flame with you. See, loneliness ain't nothing new. You've make me think that it ain't real. I hide my eyes from what ain't the truth. Show me how I ought to feel. Find my way home. Northern star ain't in the sky. You didn't know even broken men ain't supposed to cry. So lift me up, help me face another day again. I need you when my mind is going on again. See, I don't know if you can take much more, but I need your help so that I can move through the fire and flame with you. Broken love couldn't love it all, giving up and giving in, going on, but I was going in and then back out again. So lift me up, help me face another day again. I need you when my mind is going on again. See, I don't know if you can take much more, but I need your help so that I can move through the fire and flame with you. Through the fire and flame with you.
Jordan Beam on our Iowa Music
Thank you,
Showcase. Great song. 3 great songs today from Jordan Beam. People can find the last 2 out there right now.
Out there right now. The first one will be out as soon as humanly possible.
Yes.
Yep.
We're going to do a photo shoot here after the show, and
Awesome.
we're going to get the cover for that song.
There it is.
Me
Yep.
and you.
We're going to put the name of the song right on his forehead right here. That's just living.
I mean, there's plenty of room up there.
in the USA. Hey, listen, I'm coming for you. Look at this. I'm coming for you, man. Yeah.
Jordan Beam, always good. Always good to see you, friend.
Appreciate you. Great to
Very,
see you.
very talented guy. Again, Shotgun Betty's tonight.
Tonight, yes, sir.
And Brooklyn Opera House March 1st.
Absolutely.
If people want to make a little bit of a jaunt and see Jordan Beam, of course, you're always popping up around the area occasionally.
around.
So
We'll be all over the place. Watch
Follow him
you.
on social media and subscribe to all of his different places and download his music.
Thanks,
all right,
guys.
Jordan Beam, our guest. Now, coming up next week, it'll be Valentine's Day next Friday. We're going to have Lori and Joe King, some of our bluegrass favorites from right around southeast Iowa. So be here next week for Lori and Joe King. Again, we're at Barnwired. Tomorrow morning, we're here for the sports section, 8 a.m. You can come in, eat some breakfast, get some coffee going on a Saturday morning. We're going to have the Sigourney Keota girls bowling team, who is undefeated on the season. We're going to have Ottumwa girls basketball on the show, and we're still, as we speak, working on a third guest. We will have a third guest. It's going to happen.
You will.
We will.
Yep.
It's going to happen. So tune in. Again, we always record Iowa Music Showcase for a podcast. We'll put that up here shortly if you want to listen to that on your drive home. Maybe you'll listen to that on your way home today. So.
There you go. Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll see you guys here next Friday. Thanks to Neil for producing. Thanks to all you guys for being here today. Give it up once again for Jordan Beam. And we'll see you guys next week here at Barnwired in Sigourney.
Thank you.